we're thrilled to have you with us from Denton, Texas, Apache Stadium. Nearing the midway point of this season, Week 5 in our coverage of EA Sports College football. It's the Sam Houston State Bearcats and the North Texas Mean Green. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to our sideline reporter, Holly Rose.
Thanks, Reese. The Bearcats head coach. This is a great opportunity for his squad. The Big 12, known for their strong defense and their wide-open offense, he expects his guys to be upset-minded today. One play at a time, do your job, and who knows what can happen. We'll keep you posted on how things are vibing down here on the field, here in this big matchup. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup. And the Bearcats headed toward the ball, and we're ready for action. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Powers through the defender. Just shedding tackles. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down. And listen, you got to reload quick now.
Maybe a crease. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44.
The thing you got to watch out for with this running back is he's pretty streaky. When he breaks off a big one, more big runs normally follow soon after, and you're seeing it now on the last two plays. Big-time plays back-to-back, and you know right now he's calling for the ball again.
And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few.
Well, if you're going to get first downs against this defense, you're going to have to earn it. You're going to have to make people miss. This is an excellent tackling unit. You saw it on that last play.
Takes a handoff, and he's going right. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Wilson. There he goes. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down.
Really put an offensive possession together here that's fun to watch. Like, it's fun to watch them own the line of scrimmage, be physical. In this area of the field, this is what they call the fringe, right outside the red zone. It's kind of your last opportunity to take shots, take advantage of the extended space on the field before you get cramped in the red zone. So,
snagged it, and there's running room. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be second and inches coming up. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
I'm amazed by this offense. This is how you set the tone for a game. Running, throwing on the opening drive, driving it right down the field. You've just run to set yourself up now in first and goal. They are feeling it.
Touchdown, Mean Green. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
that is how you get your playmaking wide receiver in the game early. First series, they scripted this. They want to get him the football. They get him the football, and he does the rest. Gets the big touchdown in the opening drive of the game.
And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The run inside. It's Moore. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. The Bearcats with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Caught in the backfield. It's Barry Johnson. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
I like the QB here. Very decisive, understanding. I get the ball to my slot guy. He can make plays after it. Like the quickness, the speed, the elusiveness. You watch it, man. Just he catches the football, and a big play can happen. And you saw after the catch, man, he's got some wheels.
They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. The Bearcats have it with a 1st and 10. To the air, it's Chambers. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
I mean, getting suffocated right away. How about the DB? Just seeing that initially, pulling the trigger, getting to him, get him on the ground, get the tackle for a loss.
Running inside, it's Moore. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
Well, there's something you don't see very often. The quarterback overthrowing that guy with his type of speed. There aren't a lot of dudes that have the arm talent to overthrow him, but somehow we just saw it happen right there.
And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. First play of this drive comes from the 27. They'll leave it with the lone back. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on 1st down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up 1 to the 35.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
That'll move the chains. It'll be a 1st down for North Texas.
Really nice job on 3rd down by this offense. This offense has struggled on 3rd downs throughout the season. Not even in the top 50. But you know what? When you make it 3rd and short, you can, when you have the run-pass option.
Makes a grab and room to run. They'll get the 1st down. It's spotted on the 49. North Texas in the hurry up.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the 1st period. That's the end of the quarter, and North Texas has the lead. And we've reached the end of 1. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the 2nd. Quarterback may change this route. Back to throw, it's Lott. Quickly out to the tight end. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down. 6th play of the drive coming up. They're going to run it to the right. Could be an alley. Touchdown, North Texas. Rolled into the end zone, and this crowd was eating it up. The first score of the game for the man who leads the nation in rushing touchdown. face an opportunity, and he flashed through it for 6.
And when you can get 30-plus yards out of your running back and he can make big plays like this, man, it's hard to call a lot of passes. I'm just going to feed this guy the rock.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for the big return there, but he'll go out of bounds at the 28. The Bearcats offense out there to go on the attack. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
He'll throw it. Tight end finds a soft spot. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield.
Every drive is obviously important, but now that you've dug yourself a hole, this offense, they need to score here. Like, before the half, they need to move this ball down the field. Nice job in the passing game. Got to put a few together. Need to get some points to cut into this lead right before the half.
And the defense snows him under after a very short game. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Looking for a man. It's Chambers. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that 2nd down incompletion. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Into double coverage, and he picked it off. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. They've come out smoking with touchdowns on each of their first 2 drives, and they're back to work now. Got the quick pass. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Well, you can tell those two have been practicing the out route all off-season long. They look like they could have completed that in their sleep.
The offense changing the play. Looking to fire. Makes the grab. And he's brought down after a nice game.
You know, if you're going to complete some of these deep crossing patterns, the offensive line has got to be able to hold up because you know that receiver, it's going to take him time to get where he needs to be. So everybody up front really has to do a nice job of creating a clean pocket for the QB to throw from. Really good execution.
Defensively, with all the space now and spread football, there's so many opportunities where it's one-on-one tackling, and it's really hard to do. It's hard to get guys to the ground that are so talented. That's why defenses have to swarm to the football, get multiple guys there. That's your best chance to not have broken tackles.
Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. They'll go with a direct snap. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. The Bearcats use the first of their 3 timeouts. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. North Texas will come to the line with a 1st and goal. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Mean Green. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
You always want to get the home crowd jacked up and get them excited, get out to an early lead, and they have 20-0. Defense playing well, offense playing well. They got a lot to cheer about here at home.
And that kick was perfectly down the middle. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be chased out of bounds inside his own 20 at the 18-yard line, and a great job of coverage there. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Moore. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking downfield, it's Chambers. Gonna take a shot. Makes a catch down the right side. And what a huge chunk play for this offense. Just exactly what you need to move the ball down the field.
Good enough for a first down.
That last big play has them in business. Just outside the red zone, it's 1st and 10. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Caught behind the line. It's Moore. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. And the Bearcats with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Pocket breaking down. Deep shot for the end zone. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Wants to throw again. Going for it all. And he got a hand on it to knock it down in the end zone.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. 3rd and long, so hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. But the good news is they got a field goal in their back pocket.
He just barely got enough of that one and just barely kept it straight enough, too.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Back to throw, it's Lott. Dumps it off in the flats. Can't get him to the ground. He's across the 30 and out of bounds at the 31-yard line.
You know, it's funny. I know running backs oftentimes are afterthoughts when it comes to the passing game, but when you think about it, this guy's been making people miss his entire life taking handoffs. So why wouldn't you try to get him involved in the passing game as well? You just saw in that last play how dangerous he is after the catch.
Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Might be calling a hot route. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. That's caught. It's Koch. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. North Texas has it going to work with another 1st down. They're going back to the ground. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. And now what will they come up with on this 2nd down play? After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. The run inside. It's Wilson. Maybe some room here. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their 3rd and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Gets it away, good distance, but more importantly, just the direction he wanted. drive comes from the 13-yard line. Wide receiver comes in motion. To the air, it's Chambers. Got a man, it's Garrett. Turning it on. They get him stopped at the 26, but that'll be enough for this offense to go to work on first down.
Well, this team found themselves in a hole really quickly. Good things need to start happening, and they got to happen now. There's a big play that the offense...
The defense sort of herds this quarterback out of bounds short of the line of scrimmage, and he'll take the loss.
That's a good lesson for a lot of young quarterbacks watching this game right now is, hey, things aren't always going to be perfect. You're scrambling. You're trying to find a guy downfield. But if nothing's there, throw the ball out of bounds, take the incompletion. At least you're not losing any yards like he just did, running out of bounds, now putting his offense in a hole.
Sweep.
Back to pass. Hauls it in. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. The Bearcats are in the hurry-up. Looking to throw on first down. That's caught. It's Green. Good pickup there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this.
And they get him down for the sack, and they'll go to the locker room feeling good about their pass rush. We've played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, we are beginning to see a little separation in the standings. The Week 5 edition of our update show. We start with the Washington Huskies taking on the number 5 team, the Indiana Hoosiers. And it's the Huskies able to pull off the upset in this one, but by the narrowest of margins. And I guess, well, there's no guessing, it's a win streak now. 2 in a row after this team started the season 1-2.
He's finally brought down after a big return that was almost a whole lot bigger.
Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
The Bearcats offense heads out to get things started on this drive. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the second half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here in the second half. That's the only way you can look at this if you're on offense. Things did not go your way there in the first half. It starts with one play. To get our confidence going, we just got to get something going early here on this drive.
One play, stay aggressive. Now I think I can be even more aggressive on 4th downs because obviously I've built a deficit. My defense has got to make some plays for me too.
The Bearcats right after the huge play through the air back to the line. Got enough for the first. Here's a little room there. Touchdown Bearcats! Into the end zone with a breakaway score.
Well, on that run, he shows you why he's so dynamic. He's got all the tools in the toolbox to hit the home run, David, and they're going to stay patient with him. They know they're not going to score a touchdown every single time they give it to him, but he is that guy that can break the game wide open for this offense. Expect more from him.
Yeah, and then once you start giving it to him, you create that balance on offense. Then you can play action and suck those linebackers up. So it's only going to help this offense make it more two-dimensional as opposed to one. Get the running game going, and then it opens up the pass.
North Texas sends the offense back onto the field. They come out for the first time in this second half. The lead a little smaller than when they went to the locker room, and they'll try to answer here. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Right back to it. Gets it out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 3.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Back to pass, it's locked. Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 4th down. North Texas will have to punt it away. He'll aim it toward the sideline to try to make it tough on the return team. No opportunity to run it back as the ball goes out of bounds. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. That was a big stop by the defense. Now to see if they can take advantage and draw a look. Makes the catch and he's free. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40.
Well, we see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
And incomplete on the deep ball.
And we were talking about it at half, guys. Like, how are they going to crack this puzzle, right? This defense so elite in the first half. Second half, they come out and they're trying to throw the football, man. I just don't know where the weaknesses are. They're going to have to keep working and keep trying to make that big play and stay aggressive. But so far, on every level of this defense, they've been dominant.
On the move at the 30. Great awareness, picks up the first down and slides at the exact right moment.
Well, you just get the feeling, too, that if they're going to claw their way back in this game, his legs are going to have to be a factor. What a great job scrambling that time. Nothing open. He didn't panic. He saw some green grass and was able to get outside, away from the defense, get upfield, pick up the first down. That play is going to help their momentum. They need more scramble plays like that from him.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to throw. It's Chambers. Here comes the heat. Ball is out behind the line. There's a creep. Headed to the end zone. He is in. Takes the fumble to the house. Touchdown, Sam Houston.
Hey, man, I don't know what they talked about at the half, man, but this team is rolling, doing an unbelievable job getting the football, putting it in the end zone again. And how about the defense doing their job, Palmer? Momentum is crazy in college football, but here in the second half, they've come out and seized it.
Yeah, this has been a master class in complementary football. Offense doing their job, the defense getting off the field, giving it back to the offense, everything going their way, and you're right. In college football, we see momentum shifts all the time. All of the momentum, all of the good juju right now, clearly on their side.
The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Mean Green offense heads out onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. North Texas in the hurry-up.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play call. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative, and that's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys?
Snags it and he's open. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective.
Love the execution there on the screen. The running back shows pass protect. Last second turns around, so he's able to get the ball. The D linemen have already run past him. Now he can turn upfield for a big gainer.
It's caught. Oh, he's got some space. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels. North Texas has it going to work with another first down. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. Got enough space, and he's forced out of bounds close to the goal line, and and that shove saved a touchdown.
And nice blocking by this offense. Nice job running the football. How about the running back? You could tell he knew exactly where the goal line was. He wanted to get to it. He was fighting to get to it, but goes out of bounds at the 1. First and goal from the 1. This offense is in great position.
Snap it to the back. Touchdown, North Texas. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, they pushed the lead out a little further. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. And he'll bring it back. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. To the air. It's Chambers. Plucks it out of the air. Nowhere to go and not much to show for that one. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Incomplete. Man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception.
3rd and short like that on your own side of the field. You're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. On 4th down, looking for the completion. Going to try to get it himself. And he makes it past the 1st down marker, hits the slide, and they'll move the sticks.
It just must be so nice to be such a good athlete and to realize 4th down, I want to pass the football, nobody open, I got this. I can take off, I trust myself, and he gets the 1st down. And these are the ones that just frustrate, annoy defenses by 4th down on your own side of the field, and he just took matters into his own hands. Man, when I can run the football like that on 1st down and create 2nd and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
There to stop him at the 43, but he gets 5 and moves the sticks. And the Bearcats look to keep this drive humming. Running inside, it's Moore. Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the 3rd quarter. We've reached a break, and North Texas has the lead. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. 1 quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Looking for space. It's Moore. Fighting off the defender. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Eighth play of the drive, and to keep this one going, they'll need to convert a 3rd and 5. Back to pass, it's Chambers. Quarterback adapted. He's going to run it. Tried to scramble his way free, but that defense does a great job, and there's no gain on the play. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. still leaves us with a double-digit deficit, still a 10-point game.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but left some points off the scoreboard there.
Runs through a tackle. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made.
Well, the offense has the lead, and we call this 4-minute offense. This is a situation that teams around the country practice, having the lead late in the game and needing to ice it by running the football and throwing high-percentage passes.
Tackle is made at the 48. It's a pickup of 5 and enough for the first down.
And this one isn't over because the defense still has 3 timeouts left, but man, that clock is ticking, and they can just run the football up multiple possessions. They're going to need something magical to happen. They're going to need to start stripping at that football, create some turnovers, and get lucky down the stretch.
So now it's 2nd and long. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. North Texas in the hurry-up.
And that's the challenge for this defense, man. It starts to get later in the ball game. That clock is not your friend. You're losing the football game. They got to meet the physical challenge of this run game.
Well, one of the best compliments you can pay a running back is they get stronger as the game goes on. This guy's been awesome all game long, and you're seeing it here in the fourth quarter. He's trying to ice this thing and close it out, still running strong.
Dropping back, it's Lott. Could not make his way to the corner.
And what a job by the defense, seeing the quarterback throw the football, break on the football, no space allowed. As soon as he catches it, defender meet ball carrier and gets him on the ground.
Lets it fly deep downfield. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Mean Green. That'll give him a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5. Well, that score leaves you with a burning question. Who had that dude? Whoever it was wasn't close.
No, and the receiver was able to run right by him and get to the end zone and camp out and put up his tent and build the fire and fill up the coffee pot and just about everything else in time before the guy decided to even get remotely close to him.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Houston State's offense taking the field to start this drive. A really nice job methodically driving down the field the last time they had it, but the missed field goal ruined the drive. Grabbed over the middle. It's Barry Johnson. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down.
And this offense is going to have to catch some breaks, man. They're going to have to make some big plays. They're going to have to push.
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. And the Bearcats trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Second down, he'll throw it. It's in, complete, and he's lucky to get that one back, almost intercepted. Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. To throw, it's Chambers. Fires to the right. Got his man. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41.
This guy's done a lot of good things early this year throwing the football. With that last completion, that now takes him over 1,000 yards passing for the year.
Looking for the end zone. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's second down. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to fire. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Throws to the back. Got him in the open. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running.
You know, as the head coach of this team, this is one positive you're going to take away from this game, is that your players don't quit, and they're still willing to fight.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Got room on the return. The 40. Inside the 30. The 10. And it's going to be a pick 6. Touchdown, North Texas. They build this 4th quarter lead, and they are just minutes away from going 5-0.
And they come up with a huge pick 6, and that is one of the reasons this defense has been so dominant all season long. They don't give up big plays, but they take the football away. And once they do, they've got better athletes than you do. They're hard to bring down. They can flip the game on a dime.
And he tacks on the extra point. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Headed to the edge, it's Moore. They'll give him 4 on the pickup at 2nd and 6.
And this defense is more than happy with the offense running the football. They've done a great job today. I mean, they've really made this offense work so hard, earn everything they've gotten, and that's why this lead is ballooned like it has.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Moore. Picks up the first down. At midfield, he's got room. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out. They take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity and the same level of execution.
Well, Jesse, it's easy to look good on the field when you look that good in your unit. Like when you look that good coming off the bus. Those dudes are good. This is a great team, and they proved it. Just domination from start to finish.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.